Hi, Midlife Goddess here. Would you like to know my list of things that are great about living in a place that gets really cold? There's just one on the list. You can wear a crazy hat. That's it. The end. Today I would like to talk about, after quite a break, after all that beach and all that fun stuff, I'm back here to talk about serious things like dating. And I want to address online dating because we all sort of feel, I think, any of us that have ever done it, like it's primarily a big waste of time, right? A lot of people are just not who they say they are, or they oftentimes don't even really want to meet. I think they just want to talk to people to see if they can, which is okay, which is fine. But, and let's be honest, we all do that a little bit, right? If we're in the right mood. But the reason I think that it's worth doing is because, number one, it's the same reason why you put a message in a bottle. Probably it's not going to land where anyone's going to see that message, but it might. If luck is on your side, it might. And that is what online dating is like. It's like a smoke signal, a message in the bottle. And just if the timing is right, then it's going to work. So it's sort of a showing fate that showing the universe, showing fate that you have faith, that you believe in it. And I'm not saying spend a bunch of time online. In fact, I think maybe like 5 minutes every 2 or 3 days should be enough. So not a lot, but I do think it's a way of keeping your hand in the game, as they say. And once in a blue moon, you have a conversation with someone online. And even if you don't meet them, that conversation is so inspiring and it makes you think of things that you would have never thought of before. And then you go, oh, this is why I interact online, because once in a while, there's this gem of a conversation and it's about something that no one I knew was going to talk about. There's no one in my life, even peripherally, that knows anything about this. It's something I was interested in and didn't even know I was interested in, and I had this great conversation. So I just want to encourage any of you who are online dating to don't take it so seriously. Don't spend too much time on there. Don't get too attached to one person. Don't think that if you talk to one person and you like them, don't think that it's them, right? It's not them that you have to meet. It's someone like them. You found out something that was important to you. And I think that something that you can find out is that when you talk to people who maybe wouldn't have been your normal type in the world, and then they are the most interesting to you, that you can't really always judge a book by its cover. In fact, it doesn't work frequently. So it can kind of give you the open mind of giving people a try, giving people a chance. So if you're online dating, keep it up. Put your little effort in, minimal effort. Don't get too focused on one person. But if you meet someone and you like them, go meet them. It's practice, if nothing else. I have a friend who's online dating right now, and he's meeting several women. And so far, they've all been nice, but just not for him. But every single time he goes out somewhere, he's going to a restaurant he wouldn't have known about. He's doing something he wouldn't have done. And he's practicing. And he's talking about things that he wouldn't have talked about with someone else. So I'm very proud of him. I also am learning a lot about the whole world of matchmaking services. And I knew that matchmaking services were a big thing, but I didn't know exactly how they worked, other than like watching shows like Millionaire Matchmaker and stuff like that. But it's basically where guys pay a lot of money to meet women who are ready for a relationship, who are a 10 or very close to a 10, good looking, And they're just busy in their lives and they don't have time to really date. So they meet these women who are all 10s, and I'm assuming they meet a bunch of them, and then they pick one and then they marry them, is what it seems like, with a prenup. And as far as women joining matchmakers, I don't think women can pay to join, or if the women do pay, I have known a girl who paid to do a matchmaker, and I think it was just a scam, because it was just like a bunch of dudes that she would never even consider sitting at a table with a bunch of other women who were all kind of like her, like, but the women that I know that did it, I think they paid like $5,000, and then the men, and for no reason. And the men who are doing it are paying like $50,000. And the men who are paying that much, when the women want to join that matchmaking agency, they're told, we don't accept female clients. You either get in for free or not at all. And for free if you are a good catch, if you are, you know, very good looking, in shape, educated, don't have kids, haven't been married, would definitely help a lot. And then they send you on some dates with some guys, and these guys get to just pick out of all the dates that they offer them. So interesting information. I think I would be a perfect addition to a matchmaking agency for men, because the thing that I would be willing to do is give them the hardcore makeover, the makeover that I think a lot of people around, especially wealthy men, are afraid to express themselves, and they won't tell them the things that they could actually do that would make a huge impact on their appearance. And I really do feel like, yeah, a guy can get a woman to be with him with his finances, but he's not going to have that same experience that he would have of the woman just wants to rip his clothes off. You know what I mean? That takes her being really physically attracted to him. And most guys it's possible to make them physically attractive. It might take more or less work, but it's always possible. I mean, if you look at celebrities, when they start out and then what they look like once they hit big time, it's very different, isn't it? We live in a very vain, shallow world now, don't we? And I'm saying this with this hat on, that I'm gonna help people look better. Can you take me seriously with this hat on? I don't think so. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and share and subscribe. Thanks, bye.